I had finished a job, and then the client decided that they wanted to have an inset on the front cover. That's kind of a difficult thing to accomplish once the piece is actually done. But this is what I have come up with. I've taken a board, the same size as the front board of my piece, of the finished piece, and I drew diagonals like this and here to find the center, and ran a right angle through that to find the center line on the board. I'm going to do the same thing now on this piece. This piece is the size of the inset. So I'll put my pencil down first so I have the pencil thickness of the line going through here and make it match the diagonal. And then I'll do the right angle through the center. Like that. And now it's going to be centered like this, and all I have to do is decide on the height of the piece, matching the line, the vertical line on the panel behind with the vertical line on the inset. And this way I'll have this centered no matter where it is, and it'll be straight because it's, if I match the head to tail, it won't be crooked. So I made a sort of printing device, and this one has already been put together, but in order to make this work, I set little guides in that will hold the cover exactly in place. There's a little bit of leeway here, but it will always be pushed to this part here, which I have marked for the head. There's a masking tape hinge like this, and then here's the little piece which will actually make the embossed piece on the finished work. So in order to set this piece in place, all I had to do was drop this in, set this in place, put glue on it, and then just close it and put the weight on it to allow it to dry. So now when I use this, I'll put the front board in like this, match it to the head, put this over, and then I'll put it into the press. Now on this piece, I've also put little registration marks at this point with tape, and there's a registration mark here on the baseboard of the nipping press, so that I can just bring this right up, match these little corners, and I know that the inset will be directly under the screw. I also have a timer here, because when you put this down and put extra pressure on it, that's not enough to actually make the embossing. It takes about 4 minutes, so I'll set the timer for 4 minutes and then just let this rest in here. Okay, the timer's gone off, and I'll pull this out here now, and we'll pull the embossing out, and you can see that we have like an embossed surface on the invitation. When you put this in the press, be sure you use a good deal of pressure, much more than you would if you were nipping a book, with wet glue and stuff in it.